point guard. I don't need to dunk though. So we're gonna go full driving dunk. Bam. Armstrong, Darius Garland, and Trae Young. That's better. I'll go with the Heat. You.
Come on, man. You see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Man, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man. I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills we have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manage your way. What's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come and so you can appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting.
Start your NBA career, start hooping in the city, experience NBA's backstory. Should I do the backstory? I'll do the backstory.
I'm gonna hang back for a little bit, man. This is taking me back.
You do you. I'll catch up with you later, all right?
Let's go do this one first. Get the build that I want. Got it.
Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts
stupid,
only care
bro.
if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only proved that by winning.
Now, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector.
So we
if I wanna
same
be
height.
this broke downtown, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro, because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby.
You
Shoot
small
out the gym.
too.
Since you care so much, I'm gonna give you that hug, man.
Yeah, I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Bet. Okay, got fresh J's.
Hello everyone and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really just like each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
3 on the clock. Here's MP. And they couldn't get a shot off in time. That's a 35-second shot clock violation. Launches it. Wells, no good. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Now here's MP. Dish to Fisher. Luan. Up top, Hawkins. 4 on the clock. And there's the 35-second shot clock.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
Now here's MP. Pass to Zadirko.
Money.
Now here's MP. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wells. And they take the lead.
I mean, look, Wells is not that tall. Stands 5'7", but he plays a lot bigger than he is, and he can score inside. He's just got so much belief in his ability.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, look out.
Here's MP. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Michael Stauffer on the wing. Yes, and it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist.
And hey, whatever works.
Push.
He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Fisher with the bucket.
This is pretty stunning. I mean, Fisher
Seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Here's Zadirko. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
There you go, there you go.
And now Wells. Pass to Timmerman.
Go.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells gets the 3 to fall. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking.
Michael Stauffer on the wing. Hawkins covering. Up top, Robinson. And the foul called on MP.
What?
That's his first foul. The Dynasty call time here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Time call. Substitution for the Dynasty. Jason.
MP outside. Let's go with the 3.
Money.
Drains the triple. And with a showcase game like this, and again can't hit it. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
Money.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a guess one there.
Wells outside.
2 minutes.
To stop the run. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Dillard shot is good.
Bang, bang.
It's clear as day. MP is dedicated to keeping his teammates involved.
Nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. Call the best of performances from them.
Patrick Wells misses another. MP on the left side. From outside the arc.
Fuck.
Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Carter with it, now guarded by MP. Pass over to Robinson. Wells. Robinson.
Don't let him shoot, don't let him shoot.
Covering. Here's Wells. That one short off the rim.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
Why that early?
Out of bounds, it'll go. Wells outside.
Oh
Goes
my
up high
God.
post. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. MP outside. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. Dynasty out front, leading by 17. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. Here's the Dynasty, and in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Well, you know the MP is going to get a swarm of attention when he gets inside. Defenders collapsing down on him, and he scores himself a trip to the line.
He hits both from the
One reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pass over to Robinson.
Sheesh.
Back to James.
Fucking
Wells. Robinson. Covered by Fisher. Robinson's shot is off.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count it. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him.
And one.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Knowing how to move with his teammates, like a good dance partner there. MP keeps the ball and finds a way to score on that pick and roll.
Wells outside.
Oh shit.
Past the arc. The Dynasty grab the miss.
Run it, run
Fired
it.
with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
MP outside.
Bang.
Here goes there. Robinson's shot is off.
Go, go, go.
Here's the Dynasty. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second.
Bang.
Hopkins from outside. Yes!
Is about to turn for the Pack.
Johnson, covered by Junior. Kicks it out to Cordova. Carter. Clock at 4. Pass to Fresh. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Second personal foul.
Miss.
Second team
And
foul.
he makes the first.
At the line for the Wolfpack, Tommy Fresh.
And good on the second. So he... MP outside. Out to Dillard.
Screen.
Fires
Money.
the 3. Got it to go. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Cordova. Here's Carter. Hits the front of the rim and in.
I mean, Carter's going to make that shot every time. He made that mid-ranger look elementary.
Shakes him. MP
Nice.
with the bucket.
Nice
Bang, bang.
save, however, a little there.
MP outside.
Oh, there.
Knocks it loose.
Come on.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now here's Junior. MP outside. Now here's Dillard.
Money.
Defended by Carter. And the Wolfpack with possession. And Patrick Wells outside. It's Junior with the rebound.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot
And
from
one.
long range, with time running low for leaving him that wide open.
MP outside. 4-3.
Oh, that's too early.
It's hauled in by Fresh.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Give me.
The Dynasty grab the miss.
No, he just have to chill.
And here's MP.
And one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal.
Oh my goodness, it's so tough to stop MP, especially at this level. He's the most talented player out of Plainview, maybe ever.
Shooting 2.
He's perfect so far from the line. The Wolfpack with the ball. Outside Stauffer.
Yeah, we got this. In the bag.
Robinson with it. Over MP. Off on that one. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
Real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came.
Ah, man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? How about this, bro? Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Oh, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the scout.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
15 live.
I can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front running high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time. That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
Well,
talking
then
about?
pass the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player. And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why?
We ain't
Because
losing.
You play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
And that guy has nice shoes. The guy with a fluffy jacket.
If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man.
Don't
Stock's
worry
gonna
about
drop.
it.
Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups.
Welcome fans to the high school state championship.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining our coverage of the Illinois State High School Championship. What a matchup we have between the North Beverly Bearcats and the Plainview Panthers.
Hey.
In this game, we'll see the Plainview Panthers going against the North Beverly Bearcats.
And in this matchup, you can be sure North Beverly will focus on MP. They know he's the cog in this Plainview machine.
MP is that guy. And as he goes, so does Plainview. It doesn't take a lot of scouting to see that.
Zadirko, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Zadirko
Good
is
drive.
an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Outside, Marcita. Cawthon sets the screen.
Hell no.
And Marcita gets it to go.
James Marcy.
Using his unpredictability to his own and
5 to shoot. Princhumsky with the steal.
Hold away.
That's just textbook work inside by Wells. He understands how to attract the D's attention and makes a move.
First
One for him falls. And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances.
Now here's Cawthon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from 18. And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
definitely, that size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Everything, I mean, even getting looks at the basket, passing across the court, it's all so much more difficult when your team has edge in for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorating career. Drop a pin anywhere on the perimeter, and Wells is going to find an angle he likes.
Outside, shoot. And here in the first quarter, little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Marcita.
Oh, fuck.
Johnny Chu. That's good, and James Marcita picks up the dime.
Good look from Marcita, sees the floor well with his height and passing IQ.
Tombo with the screen. And Patrick Wells outside. And another three for Plainview. Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end. The known entity, Patrick Wells, has been capable of catching shooting many teams right out of the gym.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Marcita. And it's Gibson with the rebound.
What a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview. Outside, Day. On the wing, James Marcita. Aslanoglu outside to end the run. And they get it again. Here's Dermanenko. Nice screen. Outside, Marcita. Clock at 6. That doesn't go in either for James Marcita. And when you watch Dermanenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Coffin sets the screen. That doesn't go in either for James Marcita. Jish to Tombo. There's a screen for the tie. It's rebounded by Plainview.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can. Yeah, I mean, Perchowski is known more for his shooting. Took it outside there.
Oh, shit.
Let's talk about Danny Coffin for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Coffin is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second chance buckets. Here's Adirko. Some solid defense from Bishop. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Returns today. Yes, and a nice assist from... Wells outside. And we've reached the end of the third. Plainview ahead.
And it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
And that was good for Porter.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Splitter, guarded by Rosenberg. Dishes to Chu. Back to Splitter. Williams. Now here's Splitter. Fades and shoots. And again, it's the Bearcats missing.
From Steph Curry range. He does have that in this game.
Yeah, that used to be a bad shot for anyone out there, and suddenly it's not anymore.
And here's MP on the outside. And Aslanoglu pulls it down.
And as we know, a lot of colleges have their eyes on this state championship, a number of top recruits.
Oh, if you're a fan of basketball, this is the game to watch. A handful of these players might even make their way to the NBA. But MP, he's the most highly touted athlete out on the floor. And almost all of North Beverly's roster will play college ball somewhere.
Plainview outside, Marcita. No good there with the triple.
It's been a rough game of shooting for him. You can't fault him on that try.
And the shot goes in.
And this MP kid is skilled. When he's attacking the lane, he uses that momentum to push through the defense.
Outside, Marcita.
Hell no. Gotta.
No good on that one either.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Out to Wells.
Money.
Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Love about Day and why scouts are salivating over him. He studies the best shooters and takes this part of his game so seriously.
Now here's MP.
Money.
Tight defense on him. Well,
it's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've
Gotta
been
use
dialed in
Wells.
from deep.
Sharpshooter.
dishes to Marcita.
Hell no.
Fades back.
Got the
Panthers
goal.
pick up the board.
This has been a rough second half for him shooting the ball. He should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And one.
MP, no good.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
What? That was a
Bourget
bad
pulls
shot.
it in. And here's North. Here's MP. And it's rebounded by Danny Cawthon.
Put a fork in them. Their comeback hopes are out the window. It's safe to say at this point.
Yeah, this deal, it's done. It's finished. It's over.
Oh, we finished. We
So
done.
it's Plainview now. Wells outside. Put it in the history book. The Plainview Panthers have
Got
done
it.
the unthinkable and are Illinois state champions. MP has led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview will never forget.
And what can you say about MP and this team? You could never count them out.
Yeah,
And they
they
took
were
down
champs,
the
but
Titan in North Beverly
champions.
today.
And out of all the schools to end the dominance of North Beverly, nobody would have expected the Plainview Panthers.
These kids are legends today and here on out. It's a Cinderella story that this state will never forget.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Yeah, we got that.
Let's go. Told you we were gonna get that W, bro. Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stands during that trophy session?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces,
Oh,
man.
man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down.
Right?
Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know? I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
Come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Nah, but for real,
Thank
I
you.
never left Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
And I can't even think about that right now. I just gotta focus on graduating first. That's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team. You talking about you got to
Here
graduate
you go.
first like you something at risk. You?
Hey, it's
Come
just
on,
one
man.
step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks,
Brick by
Benny
brick.
over here been putting out bricks all season.
I knew you was gonna say that.
All right, so you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes, I got the looks, I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa! Throwing shots.
All the time, man.